This is my 1989 long wheelbase Mitsubishi Pajero. It was my first ever car, and in this series I'm going to be transforming it from a family mid-range 4x4 into a sand-eating monster. You joined me 3 years after deciding to restore and build this car, but don't worry, you haven't missed much. All I've done so far is remove the engine, painted the chassis, well, sort of. I left it in the sun, that's why it's faded. Bought all the parts related to rebuilding it, forged pistons, forged rods, gasket sets, exhaust manifold, cam, valves, dual springs, ported head, ECU, wiring, etc. I have also recently, while I was at work, cut and re-welded a magnet intake manifold to fit onto this rear-wheel drive application for multi-port injection. Today though, I have my engine block back from the machine shop, so that's what we'll be assembling in this episode.
Okay, so I've cleaned everything up. Let's see, they're all good. The gallery should be nice and clean. So the first thing I'm gonna do, I have this balancer shaft delete kit, and I'm gonna be putting that bearing, this one here, into this hole here. So see that oil port there? That's gonna cause big issues with my oil pressure if I don't get rid of it. So that's what I'll do first. Okay, so let's do that quickly. All right, here's the bearing. I'm gonna go in there like that, and basically I'm just gonna smack it in with my hammer. If it was any sort of important, you wouldn't be smacking it with a claw hammer, but okay, so that's that, and then that we'll get to after. That all goes to do with the oil pump. So, and the oil pump, oh shit. The oil pump looks in pretty good condition, so I don't have a replacement. So, yeah, it's a little bit shiny, but I've definitely seen worse. Where did that come from? This one? Yeah, it must be. So next, what I'm gonna do is look for any holes, because I've got a bunch of plugs that the machine shop gave back to me. Look for any holes that look like they need plugged, because I've done that before in a tractor engine and it did not end well. Luckily we caught it before it did any damage, but yeah, I don't want to be making that mistake again. Alright, so next we have our main bearing, the machine shop. Jesus. Oof. These have to match. So this is number 3, and that'll go in there like that. That also has a focus off thrust bearing. So just grab some brake clean and make sure that it's super clean and ready to go, because you don't want these to be dirty. So it's a bit hard to do with one hand, so I'm gonna do this, put all these ones in, all of them, and then I'll come back and we'll drop the crank in. Alright, so now we're ready to put the crank in. I'm gonna put some of this assembly grease on. You can use oil, but I use this. Yeah, I did clean the crank too, by the way. Carefully. There we go. I'm gonna go down to number 1 on this first, and I'm gonna start from the 3 and work my way out. Okay, make sure it spins. Pew. Start from the same point. And 90. Bang, just like that, she's done. Give it a spin. That feels really nice.
Now this is my choice of rod. You may be looking at them and thinking they look like Chinese piece of shit garbage, but that's because they are. But in my opinion, anything's better than the stock cast rod. For pistons on the other hand, we have some high quality JB forged pistons. I actually have 2 sets of these, so if you're looking for 4G54 pistons, let me know. But anyway, let's get to putting these pistons and rods together. Right after you watch me put a screwdriver through my fucking finger.
God fucking damn it. Fuck. So done both of them. These ones didn't need anything. These ones needed a bit. So basically what you do is you just pop that in there and grab a piston and just like push it down flat. And then with your feeler gauge, measure the gap. Put all the rings on the pistons. We're going to snuggle these down to 50 foot-pounds.
Okay, so I may have gone and painted the block and put the head studs in off camera, but that doesn't really matter.
Okay, we got the head on. So now we're going to torque that up, starting from the middle. And last step. And then one will go around to make sure.
And there we go, we've got the head on, torque down, and we're pretty much done. Just as a side note as well, I got bored, so I painted the engine bay. Basically, I just got rid of all the rust and then painted it with rust converter. And then primed it, and then I put a base coat down, and then left that and came back with the 2K clear. And yeah, now it's looking pretty fresh. But anyway, I think I'm going to end this video up here. It took a long time to make and setting up all the cameras and stuff. is really tedious. So if you want more episodes like this, or to completely finish off the engine, let me know, and I'll do that. But yeah, it's just taken a long time. I really just want to get this car back on the road. But yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you later.